What is up, YouTube? So earlier today I talked about some phones. I talked about the iPhone XR, I talked about the iPhone XS, I talked about the Galaxy Note 9. Now those are the so-called premium branded phones, where you mainly pay an extra price just because it comes with a brand name, like the text Samsung or the text Apple. But Chinese phone brands are starting to get in on the competition, and they see that Apple and Samsung, they always want to push up the price. Phones are always getting more expensive every year, and eventually now the Chinese competition is coming in, and for example on Banggood you can get amazing Android phones for $100 or $150. So I want to give an example of one phone right here, where it's like a lot of people in the Western world, they may not know about this because a Samsung and Apple is the only status thing that you can buy in phones. But you know, if you can look past the little text that it says on a phone, then you will realize that a lot of the cheaper Android phones, they have exactly the same specs, or very identical, same sort of hardware almost, and that you mainly just pay for a brand name. It's like you can get so many amazing deals for way more affordable costs. So take this phone for example. So this is the Bluboo S8 $100 phone. Let's take a look at the specs. 5.7-inch display. It has even a fingerprint sensor, dual rear camera, Android 7.0, 3 GB of RAM. Remember that the brand new iPhone, the brand new iPhone, it comes with 4 GB of RAM. Wow, and you gotta pay like $1,400 for it. And here you get 3 GB of RAM for $100. And this is a 4G phone also. 4G phone for $100. Soon we will have 5G here. But it's like, what's the point? What's the point of paying $1,400 when you can get 14 of this phone? Okay, this one looks exactly like an iPhone, or like a pretty phone like a Samsung, or you know, on the back it looks like an expensive Zen phone. It's like there really is no point in paying an overpriced price these days, and it's really fascinating because I think in a few years phones will basically be giving out for free because it will be so cheap to produce these phones basically. So you can even see that people are playing high-end games on these phones, and amazing display as you can see here on their advertising posts. Let's see, 83% screen to body ratio. You even get the 2.5D curve, which Samsung started with the Galaxy S6 Edge a couple of years ago. But phones, just because they're so good these days, and since 2016 nothing really new has changed. You can even see 3450 milliamps here. It's almost as much as the brand new Galaxy Note 9, which comes with 4000 milliamps, but the Galaxy Note 9, it costs 1000 euros. That is like 11 times more money, or almost 12 times as much money compared to this phone. Is it really worth it? No, it's not. These big brands, they have been warming people up for their brand for years, so they eventually can unload the trash for super overpriced stuff. Even the internal battery here, or the internal storage, 32 gigabytes, Mali T860 GPU MP2, which you know will deliver good gaming performance, octa-core processor, clocked at 1.5 gigahertz, external microSD card support up to 256 gigabyte, a sharp HD plus display. I mean, it's like, whoa. 8.4 millimeter thickness also, which I think is even thinner than the brand new Galaxy Note 9. So you can see that hardware is getting cheaper also. Just because mainly a lot of the experience these days on a person's phone comes from the software experience, and software obviously is cheaper to like or to update, right? So that's what's kind of cool, that everything is going down in cost. So don't pay overpriced. Don't pay for an overpriced phone. These days you should not pay more than like $200 for a phone, because it doesn't make any sense. You probably have like already 5 phones laying around like me. So yeah, have an awesome day, YouTube. and I wanted to make this quick video. Bye bye.